Okay, what's up, guys? Apologize for the short delay. I just was working like crazy. Got a lot of stuff done on the Dakota today, which is good. So give everybody a chance to kind of join, and then we'll get cracking. How did everybody like the cheesy mod video from today? I know some people liked it, some people disliked it, but either way, it was like $24, you guys. So it was a quick way to get rid of the chrome for now, but knowing me, it's not going to be a permanent thing, and who knows if that truck's even going to be a permanent thing. So, for the time being, at least, it's a solution for the chrome. Until who knows, maybe I'll come across somebody that wants to trade color match door handles for chrome, which would be ideal, and I can just pop those things off. Or maybe when we get some more time, maybe I'll take them off and have them painted or whatever. But for now, temporary. I don't mind it. What's up, Mr. J Magoo? What's up, Darren? I know. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to reboot the computer before I did this, so that's why it took an extra, 5 minutes or so. Because I wanted to make sure that we've had before where I didn't reboot my computer, because usually I'm using it so much I never reboot it, because it's a reliable and good computer, but I've had it before where it completely froze because there was just too much going on. So I always get in the habit of rebooting this thing before we kick off our lives. Doing my hair. Yeah, I thought you were going to say hair and makeup. Yeah, I got my hair all good to go. Weber, are you excited about the new Lightning? I haven't even looked at it, to be honest, but yeah, that's cool if they're coming out with one. That's the first time I've heard of it. I haven't seen anything or heard anything yet, but maybe you know more than I do. What's up, Darren? John says, those handles, not a huge fan. You need to paint match. Well, like I said, it's a solution temporary, and then I'm sure there's going to be somebody that's going to want chrome ones instead of color match, and I can just swap them rather than spending hundreds of dollars to exchange them or whatever, or paint them. And even still, like painting them, I don't know if I want to go the painting route, because I don't think they disassemble into two pieces. And it's a pain in the butt, you guys, to get those handles off. You have to completely disassemble all four doors. I watched Ryan Meyer, however you say his last name. I watched his video on doing it, and he completely had to tear down his truck. And it took him like days to get it all done. San Antonio in the house. What's up, Michael? Sweet. I think it was good, and also surprised a little change. A little being that you chose that route. Yeah, like I said, it's just temporary, so something we can all poke fun at, but something gets rid of the chrome temporary. Is there a replacement for displacement? Yes. Usually a supercharger or a turbo. A lot of these new vehicles, right? They're all like 6-cylinder turbos, making a bunch of jam. And a lot of exotic cars are going that route. I heard apparently the new Corvette might actually be, might potentially be a 6-cylinder, like a V6 twin turbo, but who knows? I doubt it, but it might be an option. Nathan, what's up? Michael says, you going to sell the SRT10 wheels? No. So the reason why I have the SRT10 wheels is because I have an SRT10 truck, as you guys know. So I'm keeping the original wheels with the truck. They were the original wheels from 2005, not replicas, so no. If you guys want SRT10 wheels, there's lots of replicas out there that you guys can go find, but those ones are staying with the original truck. I actually want to get them refinished at some point because they're not in the greatest shape. I mean, there's no curb marks, but just years of sitting around and stuff. So I want to get them polished professionally. Ricochet says, I added proximity entry to my Gladiator. It was a pain in the ass. Had to take the handles off. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's no joke. So so you guys will get another Hellcoda video on Sunday. So I think that's a pretty good way of doing it, but we're really chugging along with a lot of the Hellcoda stuff. So I managed to get quite a bit of stuff done. I'm trying to think where it started from the last video. I have all the panels, like the panels that go around your feet. I customized all those, so those all actually fit in. They fit beautifully with the dash. I had to customize the end of the dash panels, so those ones all fit, again, beautifully, and like it looks like factory. All the panels that go along the bottom door sill, The ones that go up the back, I think it's the B pillar, but the one like by your head and down to the speakers, I got those in. I put in the black carpet that we painted, and that all looks fresh. It doesn't stink anymore after letting it, air dry outside for a while. What else did I do? I did a lot, you guys. And then today I spent a good day on it today again. Oh, the one that goes in front of the dash, the one that goes between the windshield and the dashboard, that little closeout panel. I spent a ton of time last night and then a little bit more on today getting that one to fit. So I had to keep shaving it. And I have that one all finished, so that's all trimmed out. I ended up doing the A-pillar. I need to buy another or source out another A-pillar. That's one other thing. If you guys have Dakota A-pillars, the covers, if you happen to have a set, don't mind sending them to me. I need 2 of those. But I ended up getting that one. I wasn't too thrilled on the way the end result of it, so I'm going to get 2 of them. But it was hard to kind of figure out where to trim it without actually clicking it on there because it was so long. So now that I have clicked on there, I can see exactly where I'd like to trim the next one and get it dialed in. But yeah, that one even looks half decent. And then once I trimmed all of the interior pieces, I ended up going and I got different plastic paints or interior paints, whatever that Duplicolor. Instead of the gloss that we painted the carpet with, I got flat black, and it looks like factory, guys. So I did all that. I didn't document it, but, well, I didn't document, I kind of was heat cycling it, and that was just, me doing stuff on my own time. So I was heat cycling the truck, and I noticed, every time I started up, it spiked to the temperature for some reason. And I couldn't figure out why. Well, I had a suspicion on why, but every time I started up, it would get up to 220 degrees before the thermostat would open. And then the fans would kick on and the temperature would come down. So I'm like, why is this thermostat taking so long to open? I thought maybe it was air pocket. I bled it a few times. But I remembered I had a pretty much new 180 degree thermostat from my Ram, 2 Rams ago, the 5.7. And I know it's a good working one. And it's barely got any miles on it. I had it in a box, so I checked the part number. It's actually the same application for the 6.2. So I ended up taking out the factory thermostat on the Hellcat, and it was broken in 2 pieces. So I don't know how that happened, but there's 2 pieces. You guys will see it in the video, but the thermostat was actually busted. So that explains why I was getting those weird temperature spikes. So I put the 180 in there. Didn't get a chance to bleed it because I was running over here to join on the live tonight. But yeah, I got to heat cycle that, but it's pretty much a given that was the issue with having the heat spikes on that. So like I said, I've been just doing a bunch of stuff. The other thing I did behind the scenes too is I went over everything, made sure, all the bolts were tight. There was a couple little exhaust things that I snugged up and stuff, and just going through everything, making sure that it's actually going to be, good to go. So did all that stuff, a couple little things, buttoned up a few things. What else? There's going to be a lot on Sunday's update. And then I also installed the overhead console. So I took out all the Dakota one, and if anybody wants a Dakota overhead console that has the compass and all that stuff in it, I'm going to be selling mine and the bracket, so you can literally just take it, bolt it up, and upgrade your Dakota if you don't have that one. But yeah, I put the Hellcat overhead console and wiring and all that stuff in there. I got that ready so that I can do the headliner, because really the only thing left and missing is going to be finishing out the headliner and the 2 sun visors. But all the other interior is pretty much complete. So I got a lot done, you guys. Oh, I guess except for door panels. I experimented with door panels, and I'll show you guys what I'm thinking. But you'll have to wait till Sunday's video to check that out. But let me go back to you guys in the comments. Your opinion on a WK1 and 2 SRT Grand Cherokee, not your style? No, not that it's not my style. I just, I mean, those are pretty badass trucks, and they could be made fast since they have the all-wheel drive. I've seen those things fly at the track. But, yeah, I mean, that's a nice, I just don't know if I necessarily have room on the channel for an SUV, per se, but who knows? You never know what'll happen. Darren says, I like the rims you got on the Eco Diesel. What kind are they? And did you plastic them or paint them? Darren, if you check out not today's video, but I think it was yesterday's video, I posted on the wheels. So there's a whole video on the wheels that I got for it. You can check that out. Uh, Howard says, any news on your move? It's gonna start happening pretty soon here, you guys. So what I am gonna do is I'll end up taking you guys on that journey with me. But now that Dakota's pretty much set, like I said, headliner, a few things. I gotta test it a little bit more, but we still gotta do some other upgrade stuff. I still have to upgrade the components in the differential so we can really send it. But my goal was to at least get it running, working, driving before I focus on the house. So now that I'm pretty much there, I would say like this week I can switch my attention, my focus to getting this place, ready for sale. And then, yeah, I don't imagine with the way the real estate market's going, I don't imagine this place is going to be on the market for too long. Honestly, I think probably like a week or two. And then I'll have a definite answer on when I got to be out of here. And what I do have to do is I got to go pick up a trailer. I want to go get an enclosed trailer, so either a 24 foot or 28 foot. That's the other thing you guys can help me out with. If you guys see a 24 or 28 foot enclosed trailer, I want to get one in white because I want to be able to put stuff in there without it being 5 million degrees. So I don't want a black trailer, but a white trailer. If you guys see a 24 or a 28 foot enclosed trailer somewhere for sale, or maybe you have hookups and you guys can get me a deal on it, I want to go get one, drag it back here, and then I'll be able to have something so that I can move, so I can transport all my stuff. So that's going to be the next goal, and I'll take you guys along for that adventure because we'll end up taking the Eco Diesel to wherever to go get that trailer, coming back here, and then I'm going to have to move a bunch of stuff into storage probably, so that I can come back and forth to wherever I end up. But yeah, once this place and I have a definite answer on when the closing date is for this, then I'll really know. I can start actually getting serious about looking, because right now nothing really stays on the market. So for me to look for a house, or the next spot right now, it's things are selling in days or within a week. So for me to look right now, that house or property or whatever I find isn't going to be on the market a few weeks from now. So that's what I'm going to do. Get this ready in the next few weeks. My goal is by June to list this place, and then like I said, probably a week or two max, and then I'll be knowing where I stand and go with there. So hopefully that answers that question. Henry says, love your content. Keep up the amazing work. Appreciate it, man. GY Cars, do you have any frame bracing for the Dakota? I've been looking at an X-frame kit from Hypotech for mine. It really helps frame flex. No, but Jason actually has that X thing. We started to install it, but then he was missing some pieces. So I think he had to get in touch with Hypotech. But right now, no, we don't have any of that stuff. Nathan says, any plans on the SRT10 Ram? I have Gibson headers sitting here. It's just another thing that I just haven't gotten to. I'm just, like I said, right now focus is finish the Hellcoda, and finish my truck, make sure it's 100% ready to be driving across the country. I still got to change all the fluids on it. Obviously the engine fluid and all that stuff, but I want to check the transmission fluid, see how that's doing. And then since it's four-wheel drive, I got front diff, I got transfer case, and I got rear diff. So I want to change out all the fluids so that I know what kind of history is on the stuff. And I think I mentioned in the other video, I have some sort of vibration coming out of the front. So I want to address that and see what that is finally, hopefully, so that I'm good to go. What else we got? David says, what do you pay for the sport front bumper? I want to do the chrome delete. So it's more than just the bumper. You got to change the supports and everything. And my bumper shows up on Tuesday, I believe. Comment down below whether you guys want to see me do, I'm gonna make a dedicated video showing you guys how to convert a regular truck to a sport front end. There's a lot of components. You need the rebar, you need the absorber, you need a bunch of parts. But I'm debating whether to drop the bumpers, and I have my rear bumper here too. Drop the bumpers off for paint before I do the install video, or do I do the install video, show you guys how to convert it, and then I can send the bumper off to paint. So which way would you guys prefer? Comment down below. I'm thinking I should probably dry fit everything and make that video for you guys. That way, before I go and send the bumper off to paint, I want to make sure it fits, obviously. Because it is an aftermarket front bumper. The OEM one was crazy expensive, so I got a Kappa, like one of the quality aftermarket ones. So I should probably make sure it fits, actually. So I think I might have answered my own question, but yeah, comment down below what you guys think. John says, maybe a dumb question, but would I be damaging my stock transmission on my 18 Ram 8-speed if I have an aggressive tune on it? Seems to hit hard, almost like turbo lag, but without a turbo. Yeah, it's probably not the. I mean, it's not the best thing for your transmission when it's banging hard like that. So it's impacting everything through your drive line. So, are you gonna break it? Probably not. But is it probably putting a little bit extra wear, like aggressively banging through the gears and shocking everything? Probably. But I mean, it depends how often you do it. John says, did you put in the AC compressor yet, or do you still have to get one? I think you're talking about the Hellcoda. And if you are, the AC compressor is in the Dakota. The only thing I have to do is I got to make up custom lines. So from the firewall, I got to make custom lines over to the existing hard lines because the ones for the charger didn't fit. So they were different. So I have to get to that at some point, but it's not really a priority at this point. But it is something I have to do. So at the moment, no AC, but it's just something else I have to get done. Darren says, wow, you've been really busy. Holy bro. We'll need a little vacation again. Appreciate all your videos and Instagram posts too. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we've been just cranking away. Like I said, I want to switch directions here soon to the house stuff. Riz says, no question, but you're the man. So happy to see your channel growing, and I hope it continues to do so. Also, come on over to Florida. Where in Florida are you at? I'm still trying to scope that out. I feel like the car scene's a little bit bigger in Texas, but I don't know where in Florida would be similar. Because even over here, like, there's always something. There's like tomorrow, for example, I could go to like 4 different cars and coffees all within like an hour and a half from here. So it's just a little bit different out here. The car scene is huge. Pros and cons to that, obviously. But tomorrow, I think I'm actually taking the Viper. We're going to go to Cars and Coffee. So if you guys are in SoCal, come on out. But yeah, what else can I tell you? So if you guys are just joining, like I said, I've been cranking away on the Dakota, getting a bunch of stuff done on that. And oh, I also did install the unlocked PCM. That's also going to be in Sunday's video. So we got that stuff sorted out. So now that's in there, and I've just been finalizing a bunch of things. So, like I said, just making sure everything's tight, everything's good to go, so we can actually start driving a little bit. I also contacted somebody that makes brackets for the brakes, for a big brake kit. And by big brake kit, I mean the Viper calipers. So the same Viper calipers I have on my Viper, obviously, the ones from 03 and up. I found somebody that makes brackets to fit those to our trucks. So he was digging that up. He was going to see how much it may potentially cost to get those made. Only thing with that is they're different than the front ones. So the mount up is going to be different than the 6 pistons I have. I don't know if I want to put those huge 6 pistons on the Dakota, but we'll see. So a bunch of stuff going on. For now, I have brakes. For now, the truck runs and drives and works, but just we're going to have to chip. Like, this year is going to be us chipping away at little things. I really just wanted to get it working for now. And like I said, we got to beef up the rear ends, so I'm going to have to order probably like a Detroit locker for the back. I got to get a different ring and pinion. I want to lower the gear ratio. Try to get this close to, I think, the stock 307 as possible. So right now I got the 392 in it, which isn't doing us any favors. Riz says, I'm in Land O'Lakes near Tampa, but we have a huge car scene. Okay. Yeah, I'd be curious to know or see all that stuff. What year is Viper? 2000. It is a 2000. Part of the unfortunate part about 2000, that was the first year for the Viper that they went to cast pistons. They were forged internals from, I think, 92 or whatever up to 99. And then they went from cast pistons from 2000 until like 08. And then it wasn't until 2013 that they came back out with the forged internals. So, bit of a bummer, but I mean, when that car came up for the deal and the opportunity, I couldn't pass it up just because it was a 2000. So no regrets there. I'll just have to build the motor for more boost. What else can I tell you guys? I'm trying to figure out the stereo system. Not like a big thing, but stereo stuff I gotta figure out on the Dakota. Gotta get all the speakers wired up since they're in different places than the than the Charger, where we don't have back doors with speakers, and we don't have like a back panel behind rear seats, which is where the other speakers were. So I'm just having to figure out where to stuff a bunch of speakers so that we have adequate sound. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions. I still haven't had dinner yet. I've been just cranking away on stuff in the garage. It was just a plastic mess in there. I had to, like I said, I had to shape all the interior panels and customize them, and it was just absolute plastic disaster everywhere. I just spent probably, honestly, like an hour to 2 hours cleaning up the garage because there was just plastic dust everywhere, and I'm still not done. Still not done. Oh, let me know if you guys are interested in this. I don't know if it's really even worth making a video for, but I'm going to swap out, since I took the stereo, the Kenwood, the subscriber donated to us for the Dakota. I was going to take it out of, it's already out of the Dakota, obviously, the single DIN, but it should be a direct swap into the Viper. So I was thinking of throwing that into the Viper, at least so I have Bluetooth finally instead of that fake tooth that I have right now. But let me know if you guys want to see that. I don't think it's that exciting, and there's not that many people that have Vipers, but I was gonna take the Viper to a Cars and Coffee tomorrow, so I kind of wanted to have that luxury on the way there of having Bluetooth, maybe some decent sound. So let me know if you guys want to see that, or it's whatever. Mr. J. Magoo, have you gotten all the vents hooked up and have airflow? Yeah, the vents on the Dakota, right from when we installed the dash and left it in there, they all work. So all the vents work. They all blow through and everything. So that's all sorted out. The only thing is just some of the lights on the dash that we were gonna have to address at some point. Those are gonna be a little bit of an ongoing thing because we don't have, like I said, we don't have all the restraint systems that Charger has, so I'll have to deal with that stuff as we go. Also, I gotta figure out what we're gonna do for ABS sensors. It's the other thing it's freaking out about, and it's not having all the ABS hooked up. So I might try to tackle that later, but for now, as long as we have a working truck, it's that's all that I'm concerned with at the moment. But let's see. I'll show you guys the trailer if you guys are interested. I don't know if I can cut over to this. Let me see. If you had to guess, how fast is the Hellcoda? 10-second or less in the quarter? If we can get traction, it should be deep into the 10s easily. You gotta figure with some of the performance parts that we have on it, I would guesstimate it's got to be around 750 horse, not 707, without doing any tuning and stuff like that. And then I think the Hellcat weighs around 4,600 pounds, I believe, 46 to 4,800 pounds, and we're like 3,800 pounds. So we're almost 1,000 pounds lighter than a Hellcat. So if we can put that to the ground, then yeah, then we'll be flying for sure. Other thing too is I do have Caltrax bars for the Dakota, so I gotta put those on at some point. Like I said, there's just another thing that needs to be done, but at the same time, I want to make sure that we get that rear end components in there to be able to take it. Rob says, oh, hold on, I skipped one. Cars and Truck says, are you gonna tune the EcoDiesel? No, because there's a lot of stuff around that, like. You already saw like the whole thing with the EPA and Dodge or Ram or whatever or FCA with the EcoDiesel, so that's a pretty touchy one. So I'm just gonna leave it alone, honestly. Yeah, I mean I have a brand new engine with 3-year warranty, so I'm not worried about it. Rob says hello from deployment at UAE. Your videos keep me going, man. Thanks. Hell yeah, that's awesome, man. Appreciate that. Trying to make the videos as interesting as possible and keep them coming, and it's YouTube has turned into a full-time gig lately. Oh, also, Anybody that joined the membership last week or last live, I sent out all of your membership sticker packages, so you get a bunch of different Boosted Motorsport stickers. I sent those all out yesterday, so depending on whether you got the platinum or the regular membership, they all went out. So you guys should be seeing those soon in the mail. Darren says, YouTube channel called Coffee Walk with Dennis Collins. Just bought mint factory 92 Viper, only 500 miles. And a 96 factory mint Viper, only 1,500 miles. One is red, one is blue, white stripes. Very nice, nice. Mr. J. Magoo says, thanks for your service, Rob. Yes, sir. Ken, Hellcat swap Dodge Magnum. Rob says, oh yeah, man, no problem. Cars, trucks. Could I stage one keeps? Oh, could do stage one keeps all the missions intact. Yeah, I could, but yeah, I don't know. For now, like I said, I'm just gonna leave it alone. As long as it works, I've got 5 million other things to worry about messing with, honestly. So we'll leave that one alone. What was I gonna tell you guys? I think I forgot. Yeah, it's something I wanted to mention to you guys. I'm literally just getting plastic out of my eyes. It feels like there's so much dust from all that plastic. It's insane. But yeah, it was kind of interesting. What I had to do was to modify that console so that we get the overhead console to fit on the Dakota. I had to like take down the old plastic thing where it clicked into the old console, and then I had to modify the Hellcat one to fit on the roof to get all that in there. But we got all in there. I guess maybe tomorrow I should try putting that shark fin on there. Might as well. I think I still have a tiny bit of that blue left. Maybe I can put the shark fin on the roof. Can an exhaust cutout reduce sound with headers? No, exhaust cutouts, if anything, are going to make everything louder for sure. Assuming you're putting it in the normal spot before your muffler. Usually makes everything louder. What else? Oh, also I have sport taillights coming for the Eco Diesel. So one of the members for the channel, he hit me up. He said he wanted all the chrome ones, so it helped me out. So if you notice, like the Laramie taillights that I had, they had chrome around the taillight, and he's got the all solid kind of factory red tinted ones. So those are in the mail. They should show up, I believe, the beginning of this coming week. And then once I receive his, I'm gonna take mine off and ship him mine. And then he also wants the chrome headlights that I have, the projectors, and he's got mint condition black ones. So it might save me. I was gonna open up those ones, but if he's got mint condition black ones, then save me doing a bunch of juggling. And right now I'm just trying to reduce as much extra work as possible. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you about. Ken said Hellcat swapped to Dodge Magnum. I think I kind of made a promise to you guys, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. A lot of guys have, I don't know, there's a few guys that have Hellcat swapped 4th gen Rams, but nobody's actually shown how they did it or really documented it much. But what I'm thinking of doing is getting a 4th gen single cab Ram, and maybe, or hopefully one that has a Hurt motor with an 8-speed already in it preferred. And I was going to make pretty much like a modern day SRT10. So I was thinking of getting a single cab, maybe 5th gen front swapping it, or we could leave it 4th gen. We can have a vote on that. And Hellcat swapping a single cab Ram and actually like sending it. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. But let me know what you guys think. It's just a Ram. Thank you for the $2 donation. Yo, what happened to the throttle bodies? I can still offer them if there's a bunch of interest in the throttle bodies. I've just been so busy with all these projects and everything that I haven't made any lately. But if you guys are interested, let me know and I can fire that back up. But if you guys don't know, I do sell bored out throttle bodies. If you guys are interested, they're 85 mil true bore throttle bodies, so all the way through, and it's got a bigger throttle plate in it. I've offered them for a while, and I actually have a video on it, so you guys can check out my video on them. But a lot of guys are running them. A lot of guys are happy with them, but I've been so swamped with everything that I haven't had a chance to get more made. But let me know when I can, fire that back up. But yeah, I'm thinking like maybe for 100K, once the YouTube channel hits 100K, we can start the next project. Get a crazy single cab Ram going. Hellcat single cab Ram. If there's enough people interested in it, maybe we could like wide body or something. I was thinking of getting a 5th gen Rebel and turning it into a street version of TRX, unless somebody wants to do that, like a budget TRX. But that would be a way more expensive project. It would be like, that'd be a lot for my budget, and I don't know if any of you guys would be more interested in seeing the 4th gen Hellcat swapped Ram. Because that would be like going out and buying like a $30,000 or $40,000 truck just to yank the motor out of it and put a Hellcat in it. Versus we could probably get a 4th gen single cab Ram for, maybe 10 grand to 15 grand, and then modify that, like just get like a base model. So let me know which way you guys would prefer to see it. But yeah, I'm thinking we could set the target for like 100K. Once the channel hits 100K, we could start the next project. But everything's moving pretty quick, you guys. We're getting quite a few new subscribers to the channel, so I appreciate it. And every time we post a Hellcoda video, like I think the last week's Hellcoda video has got like almost 80,000 views already, which is really good, which means there's a lot of new people watching. Since we have like pretty much 80,000 subscribers, that means we're getting a lot of new faces and new sets of eyes watching. Do you know the Muffin Man? No, I don't know the Muffin Man. The Dakota is crazy. I have my doubts, but wow. Thank you, man. Darren says, are you going to stay with those seats in the Hellcoda interior? The job you've done is amazing, bro. Awesome job you did. Thank you. Those are Jason seats. I might try to reach out to Corbeau and see if they can do one with white stitch to match the rest of the Hellcat interior. But for now, I'm just rocking the seats that he's lending me. So we shall see. 3.6 Penta engine swap into my 2001 Town & Country. Let's do this. It's just a Ram says, I want one. I'll sell you my 4th gen. How much you selling your 4th gen for? Mr. Boosted Frankenstein. I know, right? All these Frankenstein builds are doing. If you're in the IE, I'm interested in the throttle bodies. Yep, I am. But I don't have any made right now. I'd have to get them made, so I could probably have them in a few weeks if I get on it. Henry says, definitely the single cab Ram 2-wheel drive, awesome. Smash the thumbs up. Yes, sir. If you guys are in here and haven't given a thumbs up, please do so. It does help the channel. Hello, I'm Jensen. When are you going to drift the Dakota? I don't know yet, dude. Still trying to get all the bugs worked out, but once we get the thing running good, then we'll definitely have to go have some fun with it. Great work on your channel. The interior swap was the best. Thanks, man. Steven, do the Ram shorty. It will be insanity. Fabrication will be easy. The truck will be cheap, especially if the engine is already blown. Oh, yeah, you're seeing that. The donor truck. Yeah, for sure. Drift Coda. I know. I'm curious how fast that thing would come around or whether it would be a good candidate. I think it would be light in the back end, so it would be easy to get it moving, but I don't know if it would snap around. But we'll see. Henry says, will the ABS not being read on the computer limp mode Coda? No, so we'll make sure she's full send for sure. So that's the other thing. Now that we got the unlocked PCM, we can shut down a lot of the stuff to do with the traction control if we want. So thanks again for the $2 contribution. It's just Ram. Like I said, I'll get on those throttle bodies so I can get them going for us. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's between doing a 5th gen. All the 5th gens are obviously 4-door. So either we do that, we make our own version of a TRX, kind of like a street version, a fast version, and we could take to the strip, or we do the single cab 4th gen. Since single cabs only come in the 4th gens, we could do like a 5th gen front end swap, and yeah, make a nice little truck. Darren says, yeah, I agree on the single cab short bed with a Hellcat engine. That would be a great project for some for sure. I'd love to see that. All right. John, hello from Pensacola. What's up, John? Henry says, any other systems to worry about? Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Like I said, the restraint system and stuff we still gotta work through, and the ABS stuff. It's pretty much the only two. So yeah, pretty much those two. I mean, right now the truck is just full send because normally the truck would try to use the ABS pump to apply the brakes if it saw something weird, but the ABS pump doesn't have control over our braking system, so there's nothing it can do. So it's just full send. Steven says, will you keep the blue on the Coda, or are you gonna find a new color? Mopar orange. No, definitely not. So, or definitely not changing the color. Definitely keeping it that blue. I absolutely love that color. I just want to get a nice clean respray of that color. Just got here. What about throttle bodies? I just ordered a big gulp for my 5.9 boosted builds. I don't offer the throttle bodies for the Magnum stuff. If you want those, usually Flying Ryan has them, but they sell kind of quick. So he has them for a good price. I would go grab them from him. He has them cheaper than I would be able to make them for. So yeah, I would direct you over there to get the bigger throttle body for your 5.9 Magnum. But yeah, I wonder. I haven't seen the prices of everything are crazy right now. What I really need your guys' help is finding a trailer. If you guys have any connections for any trailer companies or anything like that, you can give me a deal on a trailer. I need to get like a 24 or 28 foot trailer enclosed. So that's my next mission. Find one of those, jump in the Eco Diesel, fly across country, pick that up. That's my next goal. So if you guys have any trailer connections, definitely let me know. Henry says, not bad for all the wiring you had to deal with. Great job. Thanks, man. 300 swap. Hellcat would be cool. Yeah, but it's already been done. So there's the other guy, Cal SRT. I've seen a couple of his videos. So he did the 300 swap with the Hellcat. I think a Demon maybe, actually. No, I think he did a Demon or Red Eye swap on a 300, which is the same thing, only the better version, obviously. But yeah, I don't know where they're getting all their parts from, but it's another story. But yeah, I don't think I would do the 300 one. I think a lot of guys are liking the truck stuff on this one, so probably do something like that again. Like I said, we could get like a base model Ram single cab and swap that out. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. I would try Texas Pride trailers. Yeah, I found, as far as trailer places, the two spots or places that I found for trailers are either Georgia or Texas seem to have trailers for reasonable prices. Any advice for buying a vehicle sight unseen? Ooh, that's a tough one. As far as doing that, I mean, it can be done. I've done it. Either, I guess, two things. If it's a really good price, then you're rolling the dice, right? Like, if it's a really good price, then you have to accept the fact that, something might be wrong with it, and, that's why you're getting a good deal on it. Other than that, if you're buying through, eBay or something like that, try to check the seller's history. So if you're doing that, apologize for keep rubbing my eyes, but I swear I got junk in it from sanding plastic all day. But yeah, I would try to do that. Or, I mean, if it's a dealership, chances are there'll be some protections there, or, the dealership might be reputable as well. Tony says Georgia trailers are junk. Well, I mean, I don't know. They're all kind of made the same, I believe. And most of them come from those factories that are over there. I think a lot of times it's like the main manufacturing plants are all over in Georgia. So it's kind of why they're made there, and then somebody might buy it and resale it, but you're getting it directly from the manufacturer if you go over there. So, like I said, I'm not, even if I keep this thing for a year or so and then I upgrade the trailer later, I'm not, like, it's not like it's going to fall apart or something being a brand new trailer. Are small displacement V8s good for turbocharging? Yeah, I mean, they're not bad. The LS is a perfect example. A lot of guys are doing the junkyard LSs and boosting the crap out of them, making a ton of jam, but it just depends. They're all different depending on which one you're using. So some of them can take some decent boost and stuff, but only problem with the boosting the Magnum is when we supercharge the Magnum, it's already making like next to no horsepower. So just because you add boost to it, whether it's by a supercharger or turbo, doesn't mean necessarily as all of a sudden you're making some crazy number. It's just taking your baseline and it's going to increase it. So in the case of the Magnum that we were boosting, it's like baseline horsepower is like 250. You boost it, you might end up making somewhere in the threes or something reasonably without doing a host of other mods or supporting mods. That was the disappointing part with the Magnum platform, is it is so inefficient at making power. You have to throw like a huge ton of money at it, in my opinion, for marginal gains. So that's why we just went full Hellcat swap. I mean, right now off the bat, we're making, like I said, with the things that are already on that swap, the performance parts, we're probably making close to 750 without even doing anything. And then if we wanted to, we could tune it, E85, smaller pulley, demon injectors. That's kind of the combo a lot of guys are going, and they're making crazy amounts of power. Tony says bad quality in welds. I mean, honestly, they all, like I said, they all pretty much come from Georgia anyways. Georgia, Texas, that's where a lot of the trailers come out of, so. And, like, I'm not going to keep it forever, and I'm not moving heavy equipment, so for my purposes, it should be fine. But unless somebody has hookups for somewhere else where I can get one for a good price. Or a used one somewhere, but even the used ones are going for crazy prices out here. John says, since you put the motor in the Dakota, how are the QA1 shocks that you put in the front doing? I mean, they're fine. It's not like we've done crazy stuff with the truck, but yeah, so far so good. Preston, good evening from Colorado. What gave you the idea to start vlogging and making all the videos over the years? Great content as always. My friend, my son and I are big fans of the build and the channel. Thanks, man. I've always kind of documented my builds. Like, this is gonna age me here, but before YouTube, everyone used to go on the forums and they used to, chat there about their builds and mods and car stuff and all that stuff, and then they would post their builds and pictures using like PhotoBucket. So you would upload pictures of what you're doing, and you would kind of type out, oh, I was doing this and then that. It was kind of like a little story. So I grew up in that era, or at least on the tail end of it, so I used to do that way. So I used to document my builds and stuff that I was doing on some of the forums. And then YouTube started really getting traction, so that's when I figured, okay, well, I used to document my stuff and, be pretty active on forums, like different cars and whatever. And that's when I decided to bring that to YouTube. So that's when I started documenting it here, since I was already documenting it on forums and groups, but now YouTube is like the go-to place for that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've always done it. It's just switched gears and started figuring out how to edit and post stuff and try to make it somewhat enjoyable to watch and all that stuff. So that's where it stemmed from, and that's where we are today. SOHC or overhead valve. I mean, it really depends what you're trying to do, but single overhead cam or overhead valve. Yeah. Usually a lot of the V8s are going to be push rod, but it really depends what you're trying to do. You prefer Pro Charger or Turbo for Magnum series engines? Honestly, I would just say go Turbo and get somebody to fabricate you a manifold. The ProCharger system that we used on the Dakota wasn't the greatest. I mean, mind you, it was made 20 years ago or designed 20 years ago, but belt slip is a real issue. Trying to get enough tension on the belts, trying to find the right belt. There's like no documentation, and then a lot of guys are having to modify the tensioner on the ProCharger kit just to get enough tension on the belt, and the whole plate was like flexing the whole time. Like, I don't know, for the amount of money that people spent on that, I was kind of a little bit disappointed in that kit at least. So I would say try to go turbo if you're able to do something like that. Leadfoot, would a Hellcat motor fit in a Crossfire? I don't know, honestly. You'd have to check the dimensions, but the Hellcat motor is pretty dang big. I checked the dimensions on the Viper, and it's too big for the Viper even, and that has a V10 in it, so take that for what it's worth. Steven, Trailers Plus Phoenix. Do you have a hookup there, or is that just a place that you had a good experience with? Brian, how much do you have invested in the Dakota, and when do you think will be finished? So it's going to be an ongoing thing. There's just a lot of little stuff that we still have to do. I still have to design door panels. Like I said earlier, I still have to beef up the rear ends. Just a bunch of little things that we're going to constantly be doing. So I want to get it repainted eventually. I want to do something with the hood, so that's another thing that I'm doing. Hopefully this week I'll be able to do the hood plan that I want. I was going to drop it off to a body shop. But yeah, I mean, it's done in the sense that it works. And I'm just ironing out the final little things so we can actually start using it. But yeah, like I said, there's going to be an ongoing project because at some point I do want to get all the ABS and stuff. I'll try to get some of that stuff working so we can have launch control, line lock, all that. I want to put bigger brakes on it, so that's another little project. But as long as it's working where we can tear it apart for a weekend or a week and then put it back together, that's kind of where I'm trying to get it to. So all these little things that need to be done to it, I want to get to there so we can, like I said, in a weekend we could tear it apart, or maybe it's apart for a week, it's back together and working again, so we go to another event. I need to get to that stage, which is pretty much there right now. But like I said, it's going to be ongoing for a while of little things and try to improve stuff. Like the stereo is another little thing we can mess with and try to get all that working. Just a lot of features and stuff that we can try and get working as time goes. Do you miss Toronto? No, not really. Other than like family and stuff like that. The weather I definitely don't miss. It's more locked down there with all the nonsense going on. So, and there's a lot more stuff to do down here. Up there, it's cold like 3/4 of the year, and crappy weather. So everybody just kind of stays inside to themselves most of the time. So yeah, it's a lot more active, a lot more social and stuff down here. So I enjoy it. What do you do for a living? Well, I was working for an automotive company, but with all the shutdown stuff and everything going on, no longer working there. So right now, it's a little bit crazy, but right now it's just YouTube. So I'm just doing YouTube, you guys. So that's why if you guys can give these videos thumbs ups and support me as much as possible, I'm gonna take a swing at this and see if I can make this thing survive. So. Appreciate everybody's support, to this point, but if we can keep pushing it, I can keep delivering new builds and all that stuff. It's just every penny that I make from this, I'm just putting right back in. So, and I still have to survive because, like I said, this is my only source of income right now. But yeah, that wasn't until just recently, but yeah, that's where we're at right now. So your support is greatly appreciated, guys, because this is literally my living and livelihood right here. I use a performance injection equipment front mount turbo setup. They also make a ProCharger setup. All right. Let me know what other questions you guys have. I'll do my best to answer them. Again, Hellcoda video is going to be coming on Sunday, so another Hellcoda episode on Sunday. And this week's going to be pretty cool. So what I'm trying to do this week, I got a bunch of things actually. Like I said, I want to do all the maintenance stuff on the EcoDiesel so it's ready to go for when I take off to go get a trailer. But I'm going to be making a bunch of videos on the EcoDiesel this week as well. Like I said, maintenance stuff, front differential fluid, rear differential fluid, transfer case fluid, and then we're going to be doing the front end conversion. I'm also going to be going, I believe, I got to double check, but as of the last I spoke to another guy, he's has a body shop. I'm going to be dropping off my rear bumper, my front bumper, and the spare hood that I have for the Dakota. And hopefully he's going to be making it into what I'm hoping it turns into. So that's another thing we're going to be doing. Going to be making my custom hood for the Dakota. And then I also want to try and get tint on the Ram this week so that it's not a fishbowl. Just a bunch of little stuff. What else is coming? I think there's something arriving for the Ram. Oh, just mainly the bumper, I guess. But yeah, so that way that thing will be all squared away and we can actually use it. Darren says, will you be staying with the stick, I think stock rear gears in the Hellcoda? Or what gear ratio is it? Right now it's the stock RT stuff, so 392. But yeah, we're going to be putting a different limited slip in it, or probably like a Detroit locker. And then I'm going to see what the lowest gear ratio I can get, in number, that is, the lowest number gear ratio I can get, and stuff that in there. Are you going to put 5th gen taillights on the Eco? I do want to. I just got to find a good deal on them. Right now, like I think I mentioned earlier, somebody is going to be trading me, and they're actually on their way. They sent me their sports taillights, so the tinted factory LED ones, and I'm going to be sending them my chrome Laramie ones. So at least I'll have some sport looking ones, and then we'll have the color match rear bumper, so it should look pretty good in another week or two. But yeah, I'm going to be rocking those for now until I can find a decent set of 5th gen. I have the conversion harness here from Roman. I just haven't found a good deal on them. I have to rebuild NP231 in my Durango. Have you rebuilt them? No, I haven't rebuilt any of the transmission stuff. So I know Martin Sane over here, I think he's in Riverside. He's kind of the go-to guy for the transmissions on the on that stuff, on the Dakota and the Durango. Steven says, Phoenix, Arizona in general has great used and new trailers. I just found a few here in my area that are car haulers going for $3,200 new from local. Steven, where are you looking? Maybe we can jump on a thing here. Let me try. Let's see if we can pull it up. We'll see if we can go shopping for a trailer for a second. So let me just switch this to, where is it? Where is that? Cool. No, let's see. Let me see if I can get this to work here for us. Don't think it wants to work. Let's see. Let me see if I can make this work for a second. Trying to switch something here. Oh, there we go. It's back. Okay. So this is what I was trying to show you guys. Let's see where Steven's shopping right now. Deer Valley Trailers. Let's see, Deer Valley Trailers. I can't imagine that's $3,200 for an enclosed trailer. But let's see. Trailer type. I think this is going to be an open deck. Let's see. What is this? Send anyways. Yeah, see, it's over $3,000 for open deck. If we go to enclosed, let's see what we end up with. What is this? Yeah, $7,500 looks like. So 24.5, $7,500. It's not terrible. Let's see. Not terrible. Yeah, if I could find a used one, like I don't care if it's new or used. I'm just trying to find one that's reasonable. But I can't seem to find one. I mean, there's this obviously, but unless we just get that. Some of the more expensive ones, just so you guys know, like they'll have like a dovetail on the back. So in the back, you'll see it. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but the back of the trailer, you'll see it kind of curve down so that you can load lowered vehicles a little bit better. So it's not so much of an incline to get them in. But yeah, I'd have to weigh that out. I gotta see what the sales tax is in Arizona. Because if I got that for 75, I'm seeing them for about $6,500 on eBay. Watch if I go over to eBay. Trailer. Let's see. 24. Well, that's not bad. But see, $6,900. I don't know if you guys can see this. $6,900 pre-owned. Florida. So yeah, on the other side of the country. I mean, this would be nice, but it's still used. Used for $7,000. And the inside's just bare bones too. Yeah, if this was closer, that'd be a better option, but same thing again. Here's another one for $8,000. I'll show you the ones that I was looking at. They're like $6,500 right here. So it looks nice. Looks like a good build. It also says some of the attributes on it too. It says it's got where is it? Is it 16-inch? Oh, 16-inch on center floors and walls compared to 24-inch on center floors and walls. So that means some of the other cheaper ones, they have the studs spaced out a lot more. So these ones are a little bit better. Interior dome light, 36-inch RV style door. I mean, this looks pretty good. So I was gonna do something like this. Looks like a quality trailer, but like, look, $6,500. It's in Georgia at this trailer facility that they make trailers. So I was thinking of doing something like that. You can see there. You can also see in the back, it's got the, like I was saying, about that kind of dovetail in the back. So it's kind of got the back sloped on the inside, I believe, on these ones, but it does have it. It's got a nice little step here. So this would be a nice little trailer as well, you guys. So that's kind of what I'm leaning to. Unless I can get a better deal somewhere, or you guys have a hookup, I was going to do something like that. But that was kind of what I was seeing. It's kind of the best option for us right now. Let me jump over back to you guys. Are you going body color or black bumper? I'm going to be going body color on the front rear bumper. I mean, maybe, just maybe, if you guys want, I could just rock the black bumpers, front and rear. It really depends when my guy says he can bring it in for paint, but yeah, we have that for an option. Henry says, all the little things turn into lots of time, but you're managing it great. Thank you, man. Enclosed? Yes, enclosed. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty much the same price. Or actually, it's more, $7,500. So $1,000 more. Mike says, you used to race snowmobiles? Yes, sir, I did. Used to race professionally, actually. So I competed in Winter X Games 2008. If you guys search me up, you'll see me. X Games 2008. Are you done with Hellcat swap? No, so we were just discussing that a little bit earlier. So it works, the vehicle works, but it's just a lot of little things that we're going to be constantly trying to improve upon and get different features and functions working. So we're still ongoing. Let's hop back over here actually, because I'm curious to see if we can find anything. So that's a 24-footer. Let's see if anything else pops up. Like, I wish there was a used one, but there's not. Like, watch, I'll click, like, you know, filter used. Or is it used? Oh, 580 used trailers. Let's see. Problem is with eBay's, you put too many words, and all of a sudden, all the good stuff goes away. Look at that! Oh my god, like a concession stand, $123,000. Let's buy that. We'll tow that thing. A lot of concession stands. Man, a lot of food trailers. Let's see. I sorted it from price high to low because there was a bunch of junk in here, but we'll see if we can find something. Start to get into the normal price range. So $6,900, $4,800. Yeah, it's nothing. See, right in the $950. What is this? Redemption trailer soil vapor extraction air sparge. I don't know what the heck that thing is, but we can check. The other thing we can check is a 28-foot trailer. We'll look at my two options. 36,000. I'm just gonna scroll real quick to get to the areas that we're talking about for the price range. Oh, it jumped real quick. Yeah, I went from $16,000 for a transport truck trailer up to this Asian 28-foot toy. So that one didn't work out. But yeah, like I'm saying, there's like nothing available when I try to search. 28-foot enclosed trailer. Let's see. Brand new, $7,200. 20-footer, but pre-owned. Featherlight 26-inch, but that's pretty expensive. Or 26 feet, sorry, not inches. I don't know, we could try putting in 26, let's see. 26-footer, the Featherlight one, and that's about it. So really not much, you guys. Like I said, I've been trying to find something. This is a snowmobile trailer. 20-footer for $7,000. Yeah, I'm not having too much luck with the used trailers. That's why I was just going to go buy that new one. The other thing, too, is with buying new, I've had trailers in the past, too. Actually, 24-foot enclosed car trailers, what we had from when we were racing snowcross. But with putting so many miles on it and getting a used trailer, especially when a lot of these trailers are sitting, you got to remember, it almost becomes not cost-effective with the prices that these things are going for. Because you end up, more than likely, the tires are going to be dried out and either unsafe or dry rotted, or you're going to get a flat or a blowout or something. The bearings usually can be an issue if they haven't been, keeping up with maintenance and keeping the grease in them. There's going to be a trailer brakes on it, so maybe the trailer brakes are shot. I mean, we had all sorts of things happening when we were going all the way across the country and stuff with our trailer. We had brakes lock up, bearings lock up, seize. We had tires blow out, all kinds of stuff. So if I go and get a brand new trailer for pretty much the same price as a used one, but I have to travel to Georgia to get it, I'm probably going to lean towards that. Henry says, that trailer looked good, but again, other side of the country. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part, but... David says, I'm changing to Viper rims like the ones you have. Do you have any rubbing issues? My truck has DJM 2-inch control arms with RT springs and DJM drop hangers in the back, 3.5 tire sizes. No rubbing issues lock to lock right now. On the front and the back, no issues there either. The only thing is if you have a C-notch kit, with the spacing on the Hellcat wheels, you might start getting into the fenders. Right now, I don't have a C-notch, but it's kind of good because it stops the wheel from hitting my fender. But if I was C-notched, it might get into it because those wheels are so wide. Just buy an old travel trailer, cut out the back of it, and make a door. Oh man, imagine. Just redneck style. Redneck style. Let's check Craigslist. Hold on. Craigslist. Let me check one thing. Craigslist. Craigslist. Maybe we'll check in Phoenix area. Since someone was saying, oh look, trailers, it's actually a thing. Let me share that screen with you guys and we can take a look. Craigslist in Phoenix, let's see. So, I guess we're gonna have to put in closed. So we'll put in closed. Closed car hauler, I'll try that. I don't want to put too many words because sometimes it filters things out. Here's a 2020, so used, 26 footer, look, 12.5. I believe it's used. Oh, like new, yeah, so it is used. You guy wants 12.5 for that thing. Crazy the prices, you guys. This guy's renting, these guys are renting. Let's see what we can find. 7x16, 10 grand. Man. Like I'm saying, I'm not seeing any enclosed. Let's try enclosed 24. Let's just try to keep it minimum. So here we go, $9,200. Still looks like it's worth that drive, boys. This one's used too. That thing's been baking in the sun. Look at the panels. The panels are all warped like crazy. Inside's bare. Yeah, it just has some extra storage stuff on the top. Looks like they're using it for travel stuff more than anything. It's kind of cool it has that system though. I guess I could, I don't know. I don't think I would be comfortable putting a bunch of stuff over top of the car though. What the hell is that piece of junk? It's an old ass generator they're including. But yeah, it's all, I mean, for the price they're asking, if it was cheaper, sure, but for $9,200, that's more than a new one. If it was like 5 grand, I would say, ah, whatever, I'll take it with some dents, but I'm not seeing it. Let's see, 27 footer, 10.5, let's see, let's try 26. Go in phases here. No, not really in 26s. 26 is a weird size though, usually it's 24, 28. $35. Is that for rental again? I don't know if he's selling it or renting it. Yeah, it doesn't really say. 2 days ago. Can always message him and ask if he's renting or selling. If I could get that for $3,500 if that's what he's asking, but not really saying. He ain't really saying. Let's see what else there is. I mean, we could jump around to different areas. Phoenix, let's try Flagstaff. Not really much different. On the 28s, 24. Rentals, overpriced. Yeah, this is the problem I was having, you guys. Like I said, I was bouncing around looking at some different stuff and wasn't seeing anything. We could try Tucson maybe. No bueno there. Let's see where else we can go. Prescott. So nothing in Arizona. Let me jump back to you guys in the comments for a second. Yeah, see, everybody's saying better to go new, eliminate all the travel problems. Yeah, Henry says to go new. Driving for the trailer won't be bad since you have eco. Yeah, it's not going to cost us nearly anything to go get it, right? On the way back, obviously, we're going to cut our gas mileage in half, but I mean, it's going to be empty too coming back. So I think we'll probably get like, a lot of guys are saying they're getting good gas mileage towing with the Eco Diesel, so probably like 12 to 14 miles per gallon towing it back, which won't be terrible. We'll be getting like 30 miles per gallon getting like on the way there. So let's see. Let's check out another city. Let's check out, I don't know, Texas. Check out Dallas. See if there's any car trailers for cheap there. Trailers. $18-foot. That thing looks prehistoric. $4,500. This isn't terrible. 6,800 bucks if I can negotiate this one. 24 by 8.5. Again, used, but I think it's dirty. 4 hours ago. Has damage on right side. What the heck? Where's the damage? Oh, right here, I think. Yeah, so look, this guy wants like 7 grand for this one. The door's all busted up. That's crazy. I'm telling you guys, the price of these things are nuts, so I'm thinking of just going new. Oh, here's 7 grand. Oh, still 7 grand though. Is this new? Or is it the same one? What the? Am I tripping out? This is the same one, right? This is the same one we were just looking at, except still damaged or not damaged? I'm so confused. I swear it's the exact same one. Clean Texas title. Maybe this guy just sells trailers? That's so weird. Yeah, it looks like the same trailer to me. It's got that star on the front, right? So that's an option. 7 grand. If I could negotiate with somebody, that would be a little bit better. If I could get for like 6 grand out the door, right? Instead of having to buy from a business and pay sales tax and stuff. It's private party. What's this one? Wells Cargo. 16 footer for 5,500 bucks. No bueno. Let's see. Let's see if I just put in 24. 24 under trailer. Cargo trailers, $7,300. So this is 73. Yeah, this is Douglas, Georgia again. I'm telling you guys, because I had to buy a custom trailer a long time ago when I had my last 24. Pretty much all the trailers come out of Texas or Georgia. So yeah, I'm sure there's some cheap brands, but yeah, that's where most of them are made. That's where a lot of these factories are. But like I said, if I could find one used or somebody's just, doesn't want it in their driveway or something, that's like the ideal situation. Or if you guys have some sort of hookups with some of these trailer companies. But other than that, I'm kind of stuck. 2016, 6,800 bucks. Yeah, like this one wouldn't be terrible if I could get it for a decent price, but I mean, this one looks like it's been leaking. Look at the roof. The roof is all leaking. It's all messed up. It's not even worth it. That's more than the brand new one. Yeah, I think probably Monday I'll make that phone call to find out about the new trailer unless something else comes up. Let's try 28 before we bail on this search here. 2013 for 10.5. It's an old trailer at this point. Lowest prices, let's see. Where are we here? 7 by 12, let's see. 8.5 by 22, 6,800 bucks. 8.5 by 24, $7,800. Let's see, that's not the lowest price. It's over $1,000 more than the Georgia place. Anyways, let me flip back over to you guys. So that's what I'm saying. I tried looking for a little while and I couldn't find anything. Howard, yeah, driving with Eco Diesel. Darren, yep, fill up the Eco Diesel and go on a road trip and pick up the trailer you want. Yes, sir. You could pick up the Viper go-kart for the ride back. I know, right? I wonder if that thing's still available. I don't think it is. You get weight distribution bars and hitch, and all when buy a new trailer or you purchase on own. I don't know. I think that's obviously separate. I don't think they're gonna give you the weight distribution hitch buying new. Frank says, "What up, John from Roswell? You see any aliens over there?" Everybody keeps talking about aliens over there, man. Let's see. I'm determined though. Let's flip back for a sec. It's kind of fun to search for stuff with you guys. Let's see. Dallas. Let's try. Probably Houston on here or no? Austin. Let's see. 28 footer. No. Let's try 24. $22 footer. Still $8,000 this guy wants. And that is like an old crusty looking one. It does have that one nice feature on the side, so we can kind of get out the side so that you can get in and out better, but this is only a 22 footer and she is old. The longer I wait, the more they go up. So just so you guys know, the trailer that I showed you guys for like $6,300 or $6,500, the 24 footer, that was only $5,500 like a few weeks ago when I was looking. It's already gone up like $500 to $800. So the longer I wait with everything going on, the prices just keep going up and up. So I might have to just bite the bullet and just order it. I think they said that it takes a little bit, like a few weeks to make it too, because it's being made brand new. So I should maybe, oh, it says 2 equals 4. I should maybe get on top of it. Oh, here we go. $8,500. Look, it's all bent in the back. Like, I want $8,500. He hooked it on something. That was the other nice feature mine had. It had roller wheels in the back, so if you're leaving like an aggressive grade, it you get the, you want to make sure you have the trailer that has those, like those steel wheels at the very back, so it just like rides or rolls on those wheels. Because sometimes you can't avoid it, which you can see on that guy's trailer. He hooked it on something. Look, it's even damaged from the inside. You can see it. He's showing pictures of it. Look at that. He's got duct tape on the roof. He's got a hole in the roof everywhere. He wants $8,500. Man, these people are crazy. Crazy. I don't know what people are doing with their prices these days, man. 11 grand for this trailer. Hell no. Is this the same one? No, it's a different one. That's not bad, actually. A month ago. Looks okay. It's got the side exit that I was telling you guys, kind of cool. $8,500. If I could talk this guy down, it wouldn't be too bad. See if he still has it. I'll have to put that one in a new tab just so that we have it. And I can message him afterwards. We'll see what he says. What is this one? What the hell is this old piece of junk? Yeah, that ain't anything to look at, really. That's about it. That's it for Austin. Let's see if there's Houston on here. See if Houston has any trailers. 24 by 8, not even an 8.5, so that won't work. That looks like a vendor trailer more than anything. This one's not too bad. What is this? New. 8.5 by 24. Let's see. So $7,250 they want for that one, but that's brand new. Again, that's almost $1,000 more than the one we were looking at. Same thing. 16 foot. That's a nice looking trailer, but I don't know if you guys can see it. This is real nice inside, but it says only 16 foot. It's got all like checker. That's super nice inside. Too bad it's not longer. Guy spent a little bit of time cleaning her up inside though, for sure. What else we got? Anything worthwhile? Look at this weird looking thing. Oh, it's a concession stand or something. I don't know how that works. It's got like a little balcony thing. Yeah, I wish we could find a trailer. It's proven to be impossible, boys. Unless we check completely different side of the world. Let's see. What if we check like north of here? What if we check like Utah maybe? Let's see. Utah. Salt Lake City. Let's see. 24. Maybe we go north, since going east wasn't helping us. No, there's hardly anything up in Salt Lake. See if I put in 28. Nope. Well, that was a bad area. What about Colorado? Let's check Colorado. Colorado. Let's check out Denver, 24 foot. I don't see any deals yet. $9,700 for a 20-footer. It ain't happening, boys. Told you, I'm trying. 28-footer, 16.5. Man, these prices are crazy. Yeah, I don't think I can go wrong for that $6,300 one or whatever it was, the 24-footer. I just can't decide if I should go 24 foot or a 28 foot. Kind of my dilemma right now. Not sure. Does New Mexico have trailers? Should we check New Mexico? Still nothing. Nothing. All right. Well, Denver was a bust. Let's see. New Mexico. Albuquerque, Craigslist. Let's see, 24. We'll check the middle of nowhere, see what we can find. Nothing. Maybe Vegas. We can check Vegas after this. That would be a not so far a drive for us. No, it's a wash. Albuquerque is a wash. Try 28 for a second. No, next to nothing. Alright. Well, New Mexico was a bust. Let's try Vegas. Las Vegas trailers. Let's see what we find. 24. 20 foot for 13.7. Another one for 11.4. Nope, doesn't look like it. A rental, some like 80s looking thing. Still no dice. So yeah, I don't know. I'm giving up. Let's see. Only other thing I could think of, I don't know. We could try Orange County. See if somebody's maybe desperate to sell something. Look at that, 24-foot trailer, 12.8. Nope, 25 grand. Definitely not around here. That's a rental. 12.8 again. 2019 for $13,000. Bonkers, these prices. Let's check San Diego. $13,000. $10,000 for a red one. Looks used, obviously. Hey, it ain't worth it, boys. It ain't worth it. Let me check you guys in the comments. You guys have any ideas for different cities that might have it? Let's see. Brand new 24 by 8.5 by me in Florida for $5,600. Pick up Georgia factory direct. Jerry, where are you seeing that one? Let's see. Let's check Florida. I guess we haven't checked Florida yet. Maybe you can buy it. Let's see. Florida. Miami, that's real south. Let's see. 24. Oh, factory direct. I think this is what Jerry found. There we go. Pick up in Georgia for advertised price. Delivery to any of our locations. Also available. Hell yeah. There we go. So $5,600. Let's see. Roof vent, white exterior, tandem 3,500-pound axles. So we'll be good. There's 2 of those. So it'll carry 7,000 pounds. Side door, bar lock, LED lights, ramp door, 78-inch interior height. Additional standard features, brakes, all tandem axles. So it's got brakes, electric brakes, dome lights, DOT exterior lighting, yada yada. Wheels, silver mod, whatever that means. I guess there's silver wheels. So yeah, the only difference on this one that I see, let's see. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see anything wrong with this brand new trailer. Good find, Jerry. Here we go. Get it for $5,600. I'll have to give these guys a call. Load Runner Trailers. I'm guessing that's what they are. Yeah, Load Runner Trailers. So if we go Load Runner Trailers, that's for financing, but we can at least open up their website. Enclosed cargo. See, 5x8. Let's see the size. 14. Oh my god, there's a million pages. Search by keyword. Let's put, oh, here we go. We're gonna go 24. Oops, 25. Those things are hard to use. 24 foot by, we're gonna drag this one back to 28. So here we go. 8,700 for sale in Tampa. Call for price. 6,200 factory direct. I wonder what the difference is on this one. This is the same one we were just looking at, but this one says $6,200. When was that published? 8 days ago, so hopefully the $5,600 price still stays true. I mean, that's a pretty good looking trailer though. There's better pictures of it here. Got the silver wheels. Got the LED taillights. Yeah, I'm down with this. So we'll get the job done, at least for our first year of touring around and stuff. We could paint the inside gray, just like that last fancy one that we saw. Make it look all cool. Let me see. Pickup factory direct. Charger Magnum looks cool. Yes, sir. Frank Flores, how much can the Eco Diesel tow? It depends. So, a lot of guys are towing pretty much the same as the Rams, the Hemis, 1500 Hemi, I should say. But a lot of it has to do with whatever rear gear ratio you have. Mine has a tow package on it, so the tow rating, should be pretty decent. We're not gonna go crazy. You figure that trailer empty. What does it weigh? 3,700 pounds, and the most we're gonna end up putting in it is the single cab Ram, which weighs just over 5,000 pounds. So we might be 8,000 pounds altogether or so. Or actually, no, a little bit. Probably closer to 9,000 pounds with a Ram in it. But the Dakota weighs 3,800 pounds, and the Viper weighs like 3,200 pounds. So we'll be well within payload. But I'm gonna be looking for a Cummins eventually. But for now, the Eco Diesel will suffice. But Yeah, because eventually I want to get a bigger trailer, maybe one that has like a little bit of living quarters in the front, so at least I can go to some of these events and we can stay in the trailer. And I'll get a Cummins here once the channel gets rolling a little bit better here too. Kind of want to still keep the Eco Diesel because it's kind of cool to be able to have a pickup truck that doesn't use hardly any fuel and kind of sips on fuel. You go on road trips. I'm able to pick up parts. Like I picked up those wheels like an hour away. Both times they're about an hour away, and it didn't cost me anything on fuel to go pick them up. So it kind of changes the game when you can go and if you find a deal on the other side of town or even a bit of a road trip, you can jump in the truck and go and pick stuff up, and it's like driving a car. It doesn't cost anything on fuel. So I kind of want to keep the Eco Diesel for a runaround vehicle, and then get a Cummins as well. But this is all in the future, as long as the channel keeps growing the way we all want it to. Frank Flores, thanks for the $4.99, man. Appreciate it. A little bit for your buy, bro. Thanks, man. So yeah, hopefully I answered your question about the tow rating. I think mine is rated for 9,000 and something, I want to say. The newer ones are like 12,000, but all the tow ratings keep going up and up. But like I said, mine came with the factory towing package. So that's why it has the tow mirrors on it. It's got the brake controller on it. It's already got the class 3 hitch or whatever on the back of it. So mine's all set up for towing, so we should be good. Where were we here? Jerome, that's a nice one. Just want to say thanks for all the Dakota videos. Truly, you've inspired me to do a 5.7 swap on my 2000 next year and get rid of the measly 4.7. Hell yeah, that's awesome, man. Appreciate it. Preston, hell, at this rate might be easier to build your own one instead of these overpriced used ones. I know, right? Well, Jerry found this good deal, so I'm going to jump on that. So hopefully they're open. Let's see if they're open tomorrow. Contact us. I don't know if they have their hours on here. Saturday, yeah, they're open tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to call these guys. See if I can, I'm sure you have to kind of schedule it ahead of time, so that way I can get that done. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Eco Diesel can tow up to 9,300 pounds, so there you go. Buy in New Mexico and I will tow it to you for free. Damn, I wish I could find one in New Mexico. That'd be awesome. 5th gen Eco, yeah, so you guys are already ahead of me in the comments. So 12,500 pounds, like I was mentioning. Wanted one, but went with the 07 5.9 Cummins. Yeah, can't go wrong with the Cummins, that's for sure. That's what I thought, John. Got it, but went Eco. All good. Yeah, it will tow. I have a 2018 Eco Diesel. I love it gets done. Hell yeah. Darren says it looks like a good deal. A little bit for your buy. Thanks again, man. Henry, I'm sensing a trip to Florida in the near future. Well, like Jerry said, you can pick it up factory direct, so you can save some money by buying it factory direct or picking it up factory direct. I guess you buy it through these guys, but then you pick it up at the factory, so it'll be closer for me. Car, trucks, whatever, says you will need airbags. Yeah, so that's the thing is, if I can lock down this trailer, I'm going to get all the service done on the Eco Diesel, and then I'll probably look into some airbags, maybe some distribution bars, and get it done. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap up tonight's live. I got to get some food in me. I'm starving. I don't know if any of you guys, lately I've just been jumping on Grand Theft Auto and playing that with some buddies and some of the subscribers. So if you guys are into any of that stuff, you're more than welcome to join us. We can still talk cars and stuff because usually I'm able to chat and stuff on there. We're running around on Grand Theft Auto, and it's just my one little thing that I do to kind of relieve a little bit of stress and kind of just relax a bit. So if you guys are into that, it's the same, I think it's Boosted Motor Sport. I can check my username on PS4. But if you guys are down, you guys want to play, by all means jump on there. It's kind of something I do for like half an hour or something before I kind of relax. I'll tell you guys my username right now if I can remember it. That's how much I use it. So it's Boosted Motor SPTS. So I had to shorten it. So if you guys are on there, I'll type it in here. Motor SPTS. So that's my username on PS4 if you guys want to jump on and play Grand Theft Auto or something on there. Like I said, I usually try to do it, I don't know, a few times a week at least. let loose a little bit on that. But that's gonna do it for tonight, you guys. Have a good weekend. Hellcoda video. Stay tuned for that Sunday. It's another good one. We got a lot done on that thing. And yeah, tomorrow will probably be another Ram video, but Hellcoda video for sure on Sunday. So thanks again. Have a good weekend, and see you guys on the next video.